fix that hood. Hi everybody, Rex Frost here, and this is my review of Absolute Martian Manhunter. And yeah, so as that said, let's just get straight into this review. I will say I'm going to try to do this one in one take. Yeah, also I'm going to do hood on this video, so yeah. So basically, if you've been following the channel for a while, I've done like reviews for the Absolute DC universe. There's YouTube short reviews, and yeah, I've reviewed every single comic in the Absolute universe. I think I may have missed like some of the one shots that have like some of tie-ins, so I don't have those. But yeah, so I'm just gonna like talk about like the Absolute universe as a whole before I get to Absolute Martian Manhunter. And I think this universe is one of the best things to ever happen to comics. I feel, because it's like, especially with DC, because what makes DC different from Marvel is that Marvel. Oh wait, never mind. I have them confused. But yeah, I think it's really cool that DC did the Absolute Universe, because they have like been able to do so many cool things, and like just like the way of reinventing the characters is just like been done so well, especially with Martian Manhunter, and like making him rather a alien who like feels alienated from everyone by making him just a normal guy that like feels alienated from other people and like has the power of the Martian within him. I think that's. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to. That's a reminder. I'm gonna have to call somebody in 11 minutes. So let's continue with this video. So yeah, I think the Absolute Universe is one of my favorite things in comics, and I've been eating it up. You can tell from the channel. Yeah, first things first. When it comes to Martian Manhunter, the artwork, unbelievable. It is unlike anything I have ever seen before. It is stunning. It is like, it captures like thoughts of people so brilliantly, and I don't even know what to say sometimes. Is like the artwork, it's like, it is borderline too good. So yeah, also one of the things I also really like about the Absolute Universe is like how every single comic has. Okay, so much for doing that all in one take, but now that I'm back, let's like talk about like things I like other than the artwork, because the artwork is gorgeous, and honestly, as of right now, my top 3 like comic book art styles is artwork is Martian Manhunter, Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, and Absolute Green Lantern, because those 3 are unbelievable. But yeah, so when it comes to Martian Manhunter, I do think it is genius how they really invented the character. Now, my biggest issue with Absolute Martian Manhunter is that he's like so confusing and hard to get into. Well, like hard to read, because it's like so much is going on, and it's not like it's like, this is just a very trippy comic book, because it deals with like both stuff going on in people's heads and like their thoughts. It can just be very confusing, and I had a really hard time reading that. So it's like, if you are going to read Absolute Martian Manhunter, I highly recommend like really read into it, and like you might want to like read some pages more than once, because I'm like very confused. Yeah, so overall, I think Absolute Martian Manhunter has been a blast. It is so, the artwork is outstanding, and then like the way it keeps Martian Manhunter's essence, and it just makes him a normal guy that's just alienated. I think that's like really well done, especially as like somebody who is somewhat antisocial. it does resonate with me a little bit. Yeah. It is also very unfortunate that Absolute Martian Manhunter did end, because I've just really been enjoying it, and like the Absolute DC universe in general. So hopefully someday we can get some more. But regardless, I am excited to see Absolute Martian Manhunter back in the Absolute Universe crossover, which is by far my most anticipated comic of this year. Which now I do want to say some more things that are Absolute Martian Manhunter related, just but more of the Absolute Universe in general, because normally when you only have 3 minutes to make a YouTube short, I don't really get that much time to talk about stuff. And since I'm making a full video, I'll talk about other things. So yeah, when it comes to the Absolute crossover, what I really hope they do is something similar they did with the Absolute Batman, Absolute Wonder Woman crossover, and have them have every single character cross over into each other's comics, kind of was Batman in Wonder Woman, and how we got Batman, Absolute Wonder Woman, and then we got Absolute Wonder Woman and Absolute Batman. And I hope that for November, what they do is they have everybody crosses over into everybody's comic that's all releasing in November, because then that way we can have that way it can feel like a full-on event that's all of November of 2026 rather than just one comic. So those are my hopes. Also, because one of my favorite things about the crossovers is seeing how everybody looks in different artworks. Those are by far my most favorite thing about the Batman and Wonder Woman crossover, which did happen in Absolute Martian Manhunter. Now you have to read that for yourself. So yeah, but yeah, really cool. I'm really looking forward to the Absolute Universe crossover, especially because Martian Manhunter is going to be heavily involved in that, and so it is unfortunate that Absolute Martian Manhunter has ended, but I'm looking forward to seeing more of him and other stuff. So yeah, so overall, I'm going to give Absolute Martian Manhunter an 8 out of 10 rate. The only stuff holding it back is that it's just such a confusing comic run to understand. So it's if I can't fully understand it, I can't give it that high of a rating. So yeah, so one of my favorite comics I've read since I started reviewing comic books. It is definitely on the higher end, and I guess that's not really saying a lot, because I tend to give comics I read a really high rating, and yeah, I cannot wait for what's to come. Overall, I definitely made more cuts in this video than I planned on, so if you still enjoyed this video, feel free to subscribe if you'd like to see any other reviews and stuff. I am about to do one of my fan requested videos soon, so definitely keep your eyes on the horizon for that. Also, of course, I will be reviewing the other Absolute titles that release. Probably after this, I'm probably gonna read Absolute Batman or Absolute Comic or Absolute Wonder Catwoman, because today is a new comic book day, and I really look forward to reading them both. So there'll definitely be quick reviews for those once I read them. And X-Men 97 is currently premiering. Just premiered. I haven't seen the newest episodes yet, but I will soon. And yeah, there's House of the Dragon Season 3, My Adventures with Superman Season 3, Lanterns will start premiering soon, so there is a lot of stuff to look forward to. Spider-Man Brand New Day, The Odyssey, the new Minions movie. So yeah, there's a lot of exciting stuff that I cannot wait to make. And if you want to join me on any of those cool adventures, feel free to subscribe. Yeah, I'll see you all later. Bye.